you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the SMU Mustangs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. He told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He's tried to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Seminoles offense will have the football first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This team is an underdog for a reason, but you talk about getting off to a hot start, creating some belief, first drive, and you force a turnover. This team's now going to have some juice, some momentum, some energy, and if they're going to pull the upset, that's exactly what they need.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't... Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The run inside. It's carry on. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jones to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The offense changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The hand to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Finds his man. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little... and a little air, and none to be found. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? They'll try it over the left side. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready? Go, go. Ready to go. Ready to go.
A run for the quarterback. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jones wants to throw it. Gets away from one. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, SMU! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Before they snap it on fourth down, we have a timeout call. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he loses the football. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Returners don't give any shots, right? Like it's a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McIntosh. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Running inside. It's carry on. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Jones wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one, a 40-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to throw, it's McIntosh. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Cooper. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Mustangs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
To the air, it's McIntosh. Had to throw it before he wanted. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Tigers in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac. Now back over to your game in Dallas. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. Guys, this was a concern all season long about these teams from the East having to travel so far, and that has shown up a little bit here in the first half. They are trailing, and they're going to have to wake up and find some energy to get back in this crucial conference matchup. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15.
Let it go. Let it go.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's McIntosh. Pocket breaking down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic, turning it on. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida State!
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some...
He's loose! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers get it. Makes the grab in their space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. So now it's 2nd and long. They feed him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Jones to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Back to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense drags him down. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking for open space. It's Singleton. Maybe some room here. 10. All the way. Touchdown Seminoles.
Well, the defense had been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Going to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. And now on second down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Osborne. Got enough for the first. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Here we go. Ready. 22. Jet.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Singleton. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll get rid of it. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times.
And the defense, got him at the 27. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Could be an alley. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's McIntosh. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the run, it's Osborne. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Fires complete on the crosser. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Touchdown, SMU! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Offense in a bunch formation. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Running inside. It's Carry-On. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Jones wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. And he lays out, and he's got it down the left side. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.